These are the wrestlers who changed the game forever, and our number one will shock even the most hardcore fans. For decades, these titans have stepped through the ropes, creating moments that defined generations and shaped pop culture. But who truly stands at the pinnacle of this incredible sport? Can you guess who dominates our list? From the golden era to the modern day, these names are etched in history. Some legends may surprise you, and some may spark a massive debate. Before we start the countdown, let's talk about how we made this list. This isn't just about championship belts or win-loss records. We're judging based on a combination of 5 crucial factors: in-ring skill, undeniable impact on the business, championship pedigree, massive cultural influence, and lasting legacy. These are the metrics that separate the great from the immortal. Wrestling has evolved through distinct periods: the territory days, the golden era of the 80s, the rebellious attitude era, and the global spectacle of the modern era. Each period produced its own icons. Whether you grew up watching WWE, WCW, or other promotions, these are the names that shaped the sport you love. These are the best wrestlers of all time. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the one and only Macho Man, Randy Savage. Ooh yeah. With his flying elbow drop, flamboyant style, and unmatched intensity, Savage was a superstar in every sense of the word. A multi-time world champion in both WWE and WCW, his true greatness was his ability to make every single storyline feel like the most important thing in the world. His match against Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 is still considered by many to be a technical masterpiece, a perfect story told inside the squared circle. But his legacy goes beyond the ring. Savage was a pop culture icon, the face of Slim Jim, with a voice and charisma that were instantly recognizable. He was the total package before the term was even coined. At number 9, we have the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. In an era of cartoonish giants, Bret Hart made wrestling feel real. He was the excellence of execution, a master storyteller who could make you believe every hold, every punch, and every dramatic submission. His signature move, the sharpshooter, was a symbol of his technical dominance. A 5-time WWE champion, his rivalries with his brother Owen Hart and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels are legendary for their emotional depth and in-ring brilliance. Bret's impact was proving that you didn't need to be a muscle-bound behemoth to be the top guy. Skill, grit, and passion could take you to the very top. Coming in at number 8 is a man you can't see, John Cena. For over a decade, Cena was the unquestionable face of WWE. His mantra of hustle, loyalty, and respect defined an entire generation of wrestling. With 17 world championships, he has the most recognized reigns in history. While his in-ring style was often criticized by purists, no one can deny his connection with the audience, especially younger fans, and his incredible work ethic. He carried the company on his back through the PG era, producing classic matches against CM Punk, Edge, and Randy Orton. His legacy is one of unwavering dedication, crossover success in Hollywood, and a record-breaking number of Make-A-Wish requests, proving he was a champion both in and out of the ring. At number 7, we have Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Many of his peers consider HBK to be the most gifted in-ring performer of all time. From his early days in the Rockers to his revolutionary run in D-Generation X, Michaels was always an innovator. He was the master of the big match, delivering unforgettable performances on the grandest stage, including his classics against The Undertaker and Ric Flair. His signature sweet chin music could end a match in the blink of an eye. After a career-threatening back injury, he returned better than ever, cementing his legacy with a second act that was just as incredible as his first. HBK set the standard for what a main event performer should be. Breaking into our list at number 6 is the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Andre's impact wasn't measured in championship titles, but in sheer spectacle and presence. He was a true giant, a global attraction who sold out arenas around the world simply by being there. Before Hulkamania, Andre was wrestling's biggest draw. His most iconic moment, the body slam heard round the world by Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3, is arguably the single most important moment in wrestling history, a true passing of the torch. Andre's legacy is that he transcended the sport. He was a mythical figure, a real-life giant who made people believe in the impossible. He proved that a wrestler could be a mainstream household name. Number 5 is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. To be the man, you have to beat the man, and for decades, nobody could. A record-setting 16-time world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair was the definition of a traveling world champion, defending his title with style across the globe. He was the face of the NWA and WCW, a master of psychology on the microphone, and a marathon man in the ring who could wrestle for 60 minutes and make it look easy. His influence is everywhere, from his figure 4 leg lock to his iconic robes and styling and profiling persona. Countless wrestlers have borrowed from the Nature Boy. Flair's legacy is that he is the blueprint for what a world champion should be: charismatic, resilient, and undeniably great. At number 4, we have the Phenom, The Undertaker. For 30 years, Mark Calloway portrayed the single greatest character in the history of professional wrestling. From his chilling entrance to the sound of the gong, to his devastating tombstone pile driver, The Undertaker was an awe-inspiring presence. He constantly reinvented himself, from the Deadman to the American Badass, and back again, staying relevant across multiple eras. His legendary undefeated streak at WrestleMania became a main event attraction in itself, a testament to his mystique and dominance. His loyalty to the business and his role as the locker room leader are legendary. The Undertaker's legacy is one of unparalleled longevity and commitment to character, a force of nature that will never be duplicated. Entering the top 3 is the man who created Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan. No single wrestler has had a bigger impact on making professional wrestling a mainstream phenomenon than Hulk Hogan. In the 1980s, he was a real-life superhero to millions. With his "say your prayers and eat your vitamins" mantra, the leg drop, and his undeniable charisma, he led WWE's global expansion and became the most famous wrestler on the planet. Then in the 90s, he completely reinvented himself as the villainous Hollywood Hogan, forming the New World Order in WCW and igniting the Monday Night Wars. Hogan's legacy is simple. He is the most recognizable wrestler in history and the man who put the sport on the map for a global audience. Our runner-up at number 2 is the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. When the glass shattered, all hell broke loose. Stone Cold wasn't just a wrestler, he was a cultural movement, the anti-authority hero who defined the Attitude Era, saving WWE and leading them to victory in the Monday Night Wars. His feud with Mr. McMahon is the most successful and profitable storyline in wrestling history. The Stone Cold Stunner became the defining finishing move of a generation. At his peak, Austin was the biggest star ever, a pop culture icon who sold more merchandise and drew more money than anyone before him, and now the #1 wrestler of all time. We've seen technical masters, larger-than-life icons, and cultural phenoms, but one man used wrestling to conquer the world of entertainment. The #1 wrestler is The Rock. From the moment he raised the people's eyebrow, he stood out. He evolved into the most charismatic superstar ever. His mic skills were unmatched, captivating millions with phrases like, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." And finally, The Rock has come back. He had classic matches with Stone Cold, Triple H, and Hulk Hogan, but his true legacy is transcendence. The Rock became the biggest movie star in the world, proving a wrestler could reach the peak of mainstream success. He brought more new eyes to wrestling than anyone and remains a global ambassador. He is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment and the greatest of all time. We know this list will spark debate. Some will argue Stone Cold should be #1, or that Ric Flair's 16 world titles top them all. Do you agree or disagree? Who makes your top 10 list? Comment below, let's settle it. A list this competitive means some legends were left out. Honorable mentions include Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, whose transition to wrestling was flawless; Chris Jericho, the master of reinvention who stayed at the main event level for 3 decades; and Bruno Sammartino, whose multi-year championship reign may never be broken. So there you have it, our definitive list. We saw Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and at the top, The Rock. If you love content like this and want more deep dives into sports' greatest moments and figures, subscribe to our channel, like this video, or share it with a friend. Thank you.